Go and grab your Bewear merchandise today. There are t-shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, and more, all with the link down in the description below. You do not want to miss out. What's up, guys? It's Carson back here on Toxic Gaming today with with week 11 of the Major Pokemon League, the MPL and stuff. We're facing Carney again, second time we have to face Carney. And just a quick little run through and stuffs for his draft. We faced it once before, but just a quick run through of what he has available. Kartana, a Z user, Tyranitar, thundurus-i, Vaporeon, Cresselia, Heliolisk, Slurpuff, Hitmonlee, Shuckle, kommo-o, and Sandslash, and Heliolisk is also his other Z user. But that's what he had for his draft. Again, real quick run through. And we actually have for ours is, as you can see on your screen, there is a new mon that seems like for our MPL team. And what happened was I actually made a transfer to drop Kabutops for Drapion. I felt we needed more hazards in the sense of I didn't feel like I needed another Stealth Rocker or the Rapid Spinner that really Kabutops doesn't want to play. And I don't really, if I want to bring Kabutops, I don't want to have to bring Rain along with it. Or if I bring Rain, see if I need Kabutops along with it. Stuff like that. I wanted to take away that kind of, I felt a little locked up by having that with the Rain stuff. So I went with Drapion. We didn't have a Poison type. Our team did not like Toxic Spikes whatsoever. And we actually, I don't believe, had a Dark type to really deal with Psychic types or any type of immunity with that as well. So Drapion fills those rules perfectly. But to start out with Drapion, actually, on our team, we have Carl Anderson. He's going to be named after one of the two halves of the club, aka Boa Club and stuff, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, but he's going to be Carl Anderson for this. With Black Sludge, Battle Armor, Knockoff, T-Spikes, Taunt, and Earthquake, or Toxic Spikes, if you don't know what T-Spikes mean. But max HP, 60 in attack, and then 196 in Jolly, and in speed. So basically, this Drapion is my hard counter to Shuckle. I believe I said Shuckle. I might have skipped over it for his draft, but he does have Shuckle as well. It's my hard counter to lead Shuckle because I can taunt it first turn. If he clicks Knockoff, Drapion, this Drapion specifically, does not mind losing the Black Sludge. It's nice to still have it, but I don't mind losing it. That's really the thing. But really to taunt and then get T-Spikes up, because really his team, his entire draft did not appreciate T-Spikes, and he doesn't have anything that can take them away by just coming in, like no Poison type that can take them away like that. He has to spend that turn to Rapid Spin, or end up defogging. I don't think he has. I think he just has the Rapid Spin with Sandslash and then maybe Hitmonlee. But he's forced to quick that move if he wants to get rid of them. And then Knockoff for the more utility than power, and then Earthquake is why I have the 16 attack, because I kind of wanted a little bit of power to be able to hit Kartana, any type of decent, to be able to hit T-Tar, any type of decent. I just wanted a little bit of attack power with Drapion. But he's really here to get T-Spikes up and to stop Shuckle, basically, because my team does not appreciate having sticky webs up. But if I can stop him from having those, that's what I want. Next we have Ferrothorn or Spike Dudley with Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs, Iron Head, Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, Thunder Wave, max HP, 4 in attack, 164 in defense with an Impish Nature, and then 88 in Spadef. Now this is very similar to the Ferrothorn I ran against Carney the first time. The difference is that Ferrothorn we had max physically defensive, and then we almost didn't live the Focus Blast from Scarf kommo-o. So now I put a little bit of Spadef investment just to guarantee that we can live, or at least a better roll in our favor to live Focus Blast from kommo-o. We can T-Wave it again, we can set up Stealth Rocks again, and set up Leech Seeds on everything not named Kartana. And that was really nice for Ferrothorn to be able to do, and that's really all I wanted to do. And then Rocky Helmet again in case the Hitmonlee shows up, in case for Mix kommo-o and he cooks a physical fighting move instead, anything like that. Rocky Helmet Iron Barbs is really nice. Next we have Master Lock, our Buzzswole. That's the leftovers with Bulk Up, Roost, Superpower, and Leech Life. 140 in attack, or 140 in HP, 208 in attack, 44 in defense, and then 116 Jolly in speed. Basically, this Buzzswole is outspeeding, I believe, max speed T-Tar. I believe that's what we outspeed, but we can set up bulk ups on a lot of his, really, we have him on in, like, say I bring this in on T-Tar, or I bring this in on even Kartana that's maybe locked into something else. I can set a bulk up, and then things start dying. Like, that's really what Buzzswole is here to do. I can hit the Leech Life so that I can hit the Crest really super hard and it doesn't just sit and wall me. That's what Buzzwole was mainly here to do, and that's why I put so much attack investment in him, is just so he hits really fucking hard. Next we have our Reuniclus, good old Viscera, and it may sound weird when I was talking about good old Master Lock creeping Tyranitar, because we have actually Life Orb, Regenerator, Reuniclus with Trick Room, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast with 188 in HP, 64 in defense, max special attack with Quiet Nature, so that we have a minus speed nature, and then 4 in special defense with 0 in our speed IVs as well, so we have the minimal speed. But really, it might seem kind of weird to have Trick Room on a team where that can abuse it, but then also having T-Wave on Ferrothorn, and really I thought about it, the things I'm T-Waving, as in kommo-o, Kartana, maybe even Tyranitar, Reuniclus will still out-slow in T-Wave. Tyranitar maybe not, but most of the other stuff that I'm going to hit with it, I will out-slow in Trick Room. So I'm not too worried about that. And Reuniclus hits really fucking hard with Life Orb, and then I can get up and out. I can leave when Trick Room ends, and I can get Regenerator, get that health back. I can do all those nice things with Reuniclus. Next up, we have kind of the MVP of our entire draft, the 10-0, I believe, Nidoking. I believe he's 10-0 by this point. With Choice Scarf, Nidoking, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. With Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Earth Power, and Shadow Ball, 100 in attack, or in HP, 252 in Modest this time around with special attack, and then 156 in speed. I believe I'm still outspeeding the Scarf T-Tar at this point. I really didn't think I needed to speed creep much else. Like, Kartana really can't hit me very hard unless he walks into Psycho Cut, and if he does, I go hard into Drapion, and I'm easily in there. So that's kind of what I wanted to do with Nidoking. I didn't want a poison move because I wanted to be able to not have Kartana have an easy switch in against me, and I felt like I had a little bit better coverage with Bolt Beam and then Stab, Earth Power, and then Shadow Ball for Cress. I felt like that was a little better, even though I could give Cress a free switch with Earth Power. I felt more comfortable giving Cress the free switch than Kartana. So that's why I decided to go with Nidoking, and then finally rounding out the team is Sergeant Slaughter, our Vikavolt, with Life Orb, Levitate, Bug Buzz, Thunderbolt, Air Slash, and Agility, 84 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, and then 172 in Timid and Speed. Literally the exact same Vikavolt from the last battle that we had. I don't even think I got a Numon Gen. Like, it's the exact same because it worked still against, it seemed like he didn't make any other transfers to do it. It still could tear through a majority of his team and could give us that mid-game breaker that we needed on this team for Nidoking to clean up at the end. I didn't need to do anything else to it. That's what I could do with Vikavolt, and that's what it really was nice to be able to do. But yeah, that's his team, and without any further ado... Oh, I gotta explain his team that he brought. He brought kommo-o, Tyranitar, Kartana he brought this time. He brought thundurus-i, Incarnate again. Is that Incarnate? Yeah, that's Incarnate. Then Sandslash and the Slurpuff. So Kartana and Slurpuff are the two new things. And really, I look at my team, I have 2 poison types and a steel type to deal with Slurpuff. And then I have Buzzwole, Earth Power, Nidoking, and Shadow Balling, what's it called, Reuniclus, and Bug Buzzing Vikavolt to all deal with Kartana. I'm not too worried about either one of those 2 mons in comparison to what I have on the team now. So now, without further ado, we will get right on into the battle. Alright guys, we got the challenge going out and by or whatever, however the game decides that. We've got the challenge from Carney. I'm going to lead with Drapion, as you saw from the little title screen things. I wanted to get those rocks, or the T-Spikes up early. That's what I wanted. And he actually will lead with his kommo-o. I'm okay with this because I take at least 1 Focus Blast and get 1 round of T-Spikes up. We actually see I'm also faster than this kommo-o, so it's not a Scarf kommo-o this time around. And he's going to go right for his Focus Blast, and he hits it. And we're going to see that Drapion, with the HP investment I have, can take 1. And then thanks to Black Sludge, it will be a roll to take 2. I believe it would be a roll to take 2. But I decided not to risk it. I'm going to switch out into Reuniclus because he has literally nothing besides Dragon Move to hit Reuniclus. I can set up Trick Room early and start doing this game. And he clicks Flash Cannon. I'm a little surprised that he clicked Flash Cannon. Not surprised that he had it because of Comfey, but I'm surprised he clicked it. He now decides to switch out into the Sand Slash, I assume, to be able to spin the stuff away. I'm guessing he knew he could take 1 attack and then spin, but I go for the Trick Room here, which was really nice because now, after poison damage, I can kill this Sand Slash with a Life Orb Psychic, Like, that's what Reuniclus is here to do. Something is dying that's not named T-Tar right now, and he lets the Sand Slash stay in, and I will kill with this Psychic. I mean, I'm a goddamn Reuniclus that's Life Orb with max quiet nature. So let's be honest, I'm hitting things hard. I do lose a little bit to Life Orb, which kind of sucks, but he will bring out now the T-Tar, which is kind of scary to my Reuniclus. Like, I am scared of this, but at the same time, I'm thinking in the back of my head, I'm in Trick Room, and I have Focus Blast. I have to click it. Like, I click that, and this thing dies if he's not Chopple. He decides to switch out and pull a double here, really double switch here, into the Slurpuff to take the Focus Blast. And we just can't seem to hit these ones. So we miss one Focus Blast. It kind of sucks. It would have been nice damage to have on this Slurpuff as we'll keep going into the game and stuff. It would have been nice to have, as you can see. There's going to be long animations for here throughout, thanks to this Slurpuff with leftovers, poison, and Sandstorm damage. It kind of sucks that now he knows we're Regenerator because we're taking Life Orb and Sandstorm damage, which I'm fine with. But I'm clicking Psychic again because it's a roll to kill this thing. And he actually lives really high, which tells me he has some pretty good HP. I expected more of a Belly Drum variant, but at the same time, I understand it. He goes right for the Dazzling Gleam to do pretty decent damage to me now. And this was the turn where I realized kind of how important Trick Room Reuniclus was. And I couldn't stay in here. Like, it was the point where I really could not stay in. I kill him, yeah, but then he just brings in T-Tar and can Pursuit Trap me if he has it. Like, there's no reason for me to stay in here without getting Pursuit Trapped after. So I decided to switch out now into Spike Dudley. I don't think he's going to click a Flamethrower if he has it against a Reuniclus. Even guessing this comes in. He actually goes for the Wish instead to toss the Wish up. And also, as I was looking at the math and how it turned out with these Sandstorm, Poison, Leftovers turns, he actually will die due to the Poison for the T-Spikes. So, Drapion gets a kill in his debut game, and Carl Anderson gets a nice pick up a kill. That's really cool for him to get that. But also, I didn't see him clicking Flamethrower even if he had it, and with Trick Room is actually done now, so he goes out into kommo-o, and I know I can live a Focus Blast from this kommo-o. Like, I'm ready to fucking live a Focus Blast from this goddamn kommo-o. And what I decided to do here is click Rocks, and he clicks Flamethrower. And I was like, well, shit. Pharaoh's gone. Like, that's cool. But we're not. We're not gone. We get the Stealth Rocks up. Pharaoh someone lives it thanks to that 88 in Special Defense, and we get our Rocks up, which is really nice to have with both T-Spikes and Rocks in this game. As of right now, I believe all his grounded Pokemon that are still alive are poisoned anyway. That can get poisoned. Kartana can't, but that's fine. But they're going to get hit by the Stealth Rocks anyway. So now I'm going to save Ferrothorn just to get maybe an Iron Barb shift damage here. And I go right back into Reuniclus. I know I can take any one move. And the reason for it, I was not going to stay in with Reuniclus. The reason I switched in here, I was going to switch in, take any one move, and hopefully it was a weaker move, and then switch right back out and get Regenerator health. That was my best way to keep Reuniclus healthy. He clicked the Flash Cannon, still confused about the Flash Cannon clicking. I don't really understand it when I don't have my Fairy type there. But I go into Drapion now, ready to kind of sack Drapion off. I don't really care about what Drapion needs to do now. He goes for the Flash Cannon again, and Drapion's gonna live it. So it's not like, okay, I know I'm faster. I'm gonna get a move off now on this kommo-o. At the health I was at, I was like, maybe the roll will have me live the second Focus Blast or second Flash Cannon if he quicks it. So I decided to go for the knockoff, nice, and take his item off if it's a boosting item or a protecting one. And we find out he's Yachi Berry, and he goes for the second Flash Cannon. I kind of was wondering if I would get the low roll and live this, but sadly, Drapion will not live. Carl Anderson will go down. He got one kill with T-Spikes, and he put now heavy damage, as it looks like, on this kommo-o, removed its item, did everything we need to know, and now Reuniclus can come in. I can take any move that's not named Draco Meteor, and he hasn't shown Dragon move yet, and he goes for Flamethrower now, so this tells me that he doesn't have a Dragon move at all, which is fine, and I'm going to quick Trick Room again, because Reuniclus in Trick Room against his team is fucking dangerous, man. I can outslow now everything. T-Tar, I believe, is the only thing I could potentially get outslown by, but only if he was T-Waved. Joke's on you. He's poisoned. So I clicked Psychic just to kill what's in front of me, and it was the point where I believe he thought I was going to overpredict the T-Tar switch in, and it became, even if he switched into T-Tar, I clicked Focus Blast the next turn. I didn't feel at this point I needed to make big predictions to try to swing a game. I feel like I had control of it right now, enough to where I wasn't too worried about T-Tar switching in and out or trying to predict when I click Psychic compared to Focus Blast. Now I click Focus Blast every time I see this T-Tar, and I actually will hit it, find out he's not Choppleberry, and T-Tar is going down. to Reuniclus. So that's the second life Reuniclus has claimed. Reuniclus is... Oh, no, that's the third one Reuniclus has claimed because we killed the Sandslash earlier. And now he brings out the Kartana, which tells me that maybe he was supposed to be Sash Kartana, or maybe he was supposed to be Scarf. I'm not certain. If he's Sash, it's broken now thanks to the Stealth Rocks. That Feral Thorn got up, and Shadow Ball is a guaranteed kill unless he had HP investment. Turns out he didn't. So 4 kills picked up by Reuniclus inside Trick Room, and thanks to the Sandstorm plus Life Orb damage, Reuniclus will go down. Sadly, like, it's not going to be a kill for T-Tar because Sandstorm didn't kill me. It was a Life Orb. But at this point, I just bring in Nidoking. Like, I'm Scarfed. I'm Modest. I'm killing this Thundurus every point of the day. Like, this thing is dying, especially after the Stealth Rocks damage. It's dead already, but he's actually faster than me, so that tells me he was a Scarf Thundurus, and clicking Hidden Power, it wasn't Hidden Power Ice. I don't know what Hidden Power it was. I never got a chance to find out which one it was, but we will see that Ice Beam will kill him after that. So really, if it was Hidden Power Ice, I probably still would have lived maybe 1, but I would have killed him with the follow-up Ice Beam, and we ended up getting a pretty decent 4-0 victory against Carney. I felt like all I really had to do in that game, as the game progressed, I felt less and less, the incentive was less and less to try to make big plays, to try to make prediction plays. Like, I really just had to play I felt like in that game, I just had to play what's in front of me as it developed. Really, I guess you could say the 2 biggest prediction plays would be guessing he wouldn't go with the Flamethrower on the Slurpuff on the incoming Feral Thorn, or sacking off... Drapion. I wasn't looking for Drapion to survive that hit, to be honest. I was ready for it to be sacked off just so Reuniclus could get back in there. But it felt more like I had the game in control as long as Reuniclus was in, and as long as I had Trick Room up, I felt like I had the game in control. Actually, I think the reason he outsped, now that I think about it, he outsped Nidoking there was that I was Scarfed, and I think there was still one more round at Trick Room, which I didn't think about. I probably should have gone into Buzzswole and just tried to kill it that way, or gone into Vikavolt and killed. Would have been better, but you know what? We get another kill for Nidoking, and he survives to live another day and just doesn't die, apparently, for us. But now that hit me now that there was still one more turn at Trick Room, and that's why he went ahead of me. Maybe it wasn't Scarf Thundy. But either way, I still have a good game and everything to Carney. It was handled well. I was still kind of scared of the 4 Mons that he brought, exactly the same from last time. The 2 that different ones I wasn't as scared of with the team that I had, but the other 4 could have done some nasty things, and I'm glad it didn't turn out that way, and I'm glad Viscera basically carried the load of this battle. So, again, good game to Carney. Go check out his links and everything down below. Make sure you pick up a Bewears t-shirt. Links and everything for that are down below, the merchandise and all that stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're enjoying the MPL content. I'm glad you guys are here and watching stuff. I'm really excited of that. And next week will be the last week of regular season against Merc, and then hopefully we can get into playoffs, and maybe actually do something good with our league battling for a change. But again, thank you guys for coming out. I'm Carson, this is Toxic Gaming, and as always, you guys stay toxic. We'll see you guys.